Dear friends, today in this video we are going to discuss the new JPO. The JPO number is 4/2023 and this JPO is on the topic of brake power certificate and GLP check. So GLP means guard and loco pilot check, and this complete video I am going to make in English. And this JPO was issued on date 12th April 2023 based on Railway Board guidelines. So those who are from South Central Railway, this same JPO, it is from South Central Railway, and other zone people, almost same rule will be there on BPC and GLP check, but for precaution purpose we must check from our zonal railway. If there is any minor changing, we have to take care. Otherwise, normally this brake power certificate and GLP check JPO will be same over all over Indian Railway. Okay, so let us see one by one. Before I proceed to the points, here is one small appeal to all of you that I have been making videos on important topics of GNSR, JPOs and accident manual as well as unusual occurrences and accidents. So kindly support me. My Google Pay number, Phone Pay, Paytm number is 8309665781. Thank you. So let us see one by one. So before proceeding to the topic, here are some short questions which I have kept for your curiosity, and before you watch the video, please just read the questions, and after watching the video, you take time to answer these questions in the comment box, and while answering, please write the question number sorry, so that I can see it in a sequence. In case any doubt is there, that also you can put in the comment box. I will definitely reply. So just I will read the questions very fast. Go through. Question number 1. Name the 3 types of important BPCs issued for the our freight trains. Then number 2, what is validity of normal CC rake BPC? Number 3, what is validity of container CC rake BPC? Number 4, what is validity for premium rake BPC? Number 5, what is validity of end-to-end or ordinary BPC? Number 6, as proposed in under trial, what will be validity of new box and CC rake? So this, why I have written under trial means Railway Board have suggested the zones to run the new BPC, means they have given some extended life, and when trial is successful, after getting the feedback from all the zones, the CC rake and premium rakes BPC life will be extended by the Railway Board. So what is the proposal in the trial run to increase the CC rake BPC life? That is the question number 6. Number 7, as proposed in under trial, what will be the validity of BCN special premium rake BPC? Then question number 8, as proposed in under trial, what will be the validity of new container CC rake BPC? So that's also proposed by Railway Board to extend the life of container CC rakes. 9, what is the brake power percentage of CC rake at originating point? Number 10, what is the brake power percentage of premium rake at originating point? Number 11, what is the brake power percentage of end-to-end rake at originating point? Number 12, if loco pilot not entered, means he has not making entry of kilometer in the BPC and data unable to retrieve from FOIS. FOIS means Freight Operation Information System. So CC rake loco pilot has to make entry on the BPC as daily cumulative kilometer. So if entry is not made, forgotten by loco pilot and FOIS data also not available, then how much the validity of CC rake BPC will reduce to. Then 13, at non-TXR point, after loading or unloading, BPC should be revalidated by dash. 14. GLP check pro forma is prepared in dash copies. 15. Who can permit for CC rake to move to other zone which is not mentioned in the BPC, means who is authorized to permit for CC rake to go to the other zones which is not written on the BPC, because CC rake BPC that rake can go to the zones which is already mentioned in the BPC. Okay, understood. So these are the questions. You please reply in the comment box. I will go through, and if any suggestion is there, I will give in the comment box. So here we see that what are the TXR points in South Central Railway. So other zones people we have to see in your JPO. Here division is given Secunderabad. So CC and premium rake both are issued at Ramagundam, Belampalli and Sanat Nagar. And premium rake issued at Ramagundam, Belampalli, Sanat Nagar plus Dronakal Junction. And end-to-end BPC is issued at Ramagundam, Belampalli, Sanat Nagar, Dronakal Junction plus Kajipet. Okay, Vijayawada, major points are Vijayawada depot and Kakinada TXR depot. For premium rake added is Bittergunta, Vijayawada, Kakinada plus Bittergunta. And for end to end, Vijayawada, Kakinada, Bittergunta plus Rajmundry. Here Rajmundry star mark is there. It means it is actually run by a private company. So 62 number of privately owned tank wagons BTCS loaded with caustic soda. Here caustic soda loading is there. For that purpose that facility is developed, and it is used by MS Andhra Sugar Limited, Tanuku, examined on end-to-end pattern at facility developed at KVR station by the firm. Okay. Then next is Guntakal division. So major TXR point is only one, that is Guti, where all types of rakes are BPC issued. That is CC rake, premium rake or end-to-end rake, all types. Nanded. This premium is issued at Purna, no CC rake point in Nanded division, and end-to-end also issued at Purna. Then Guntur division, Nalapadu. So Nalapadu is issued premium and end-to-end rake, no CC rake facility in Guntur division. And Hyderabad division, no CC rake, no premium rake facility, only at Nizamabad end-to-end BPC is issued. And here below that star point number 2 is there. What are the depots in South Central Railway for material trains? That is Guti, Kajipet, Rajmundry, Bittergunta, Nalapadu and Purna. Okay. So let us go to the main content. Ramagundam, Belampalli, Sanatnagar for BLC, means that is container rake. So Ramagundam, Belampalli, Sanatnagar, all these three Secunderabad division. Here container CC rake plus BCCW, that is bulk cement loading is done in BCCW. So this rake also BPC issued in Secunderabad division at Sanat Nagar. Okay. Then Vijayawada and Guti are nominated as ROH depot. ROH is Vijayawada and Guti. Then what are the types of examination conducted on the freight trains? So basically three types. One is CC rake, closed circuit rake examination. Number 2, premium rake examination, or it is also called as premium end-to-end BPC. Number 3, end-to-end BPC, or it is also known as ordinary BPC. So point number 3, CC rake. So in detail here CC rake is described. So that CC rake BPC, during this checking, it is known as periodical monitoring examination, PME, periodical monitoring examination. 3.1, CC rake shall be formed at Ramagundam, Belampalli, Vijayawada, Gooty, Sanat Nagar container depot, only for container and BCCW rakes, and Kakinada for BTAP. Then 3.2, CC rake shall be given 100% brake power. What is the brake power percentage of CC rake at originating point? That is 100%. Okay, all brake cylinders should be in working condition. Then 3.3, BPC of the CC rake shall be valid for 7,500 km or 30 plus 5 days, whichever is earlier. Why it is written 30 plus 5 days? 30 days is the loading period, permitted loading period, and 5 days means for unloading purpose. Then validity of container CC rake is little different. For container CC rake, 6,000 km or 30 days, whichever is earlier. Then rakes should be offered for examination through FOIS, and BPC should be issued through FMM. Means this is also computerized system. So online it will be generated through FMM, is Freight Maintenance Management. It is developed by CRIS. After linking rakes to FOIS. So rake first will be linked to FOIS, then BPC will be generated through FMM, that is computer application, like FOIS, QoIS, coaching operation information system. Similarly, this FMM also it is developed by CRIS. Then let us see nomenclature of certain CC rakes. They are given some fancy names. It is fancy name, but identification will be there. It is identity. In Secunderabad division, box and HL issued at Ramagundam, it is known by the fancy name Bhadradri. And what is the movement region? In means what are the zones it is permitted to move? South SCR, Southern Railway, SWR, East Coast Railway, SECR, Southeast Central Railway, and Central Railway. Number 2, BOBRN. BOBRN, it is issued at Ramagundam. Rake name is Godavari. South Central Railway, SWR, and Central Railway is the region. Then Boxan, it is issued at Belampalli. What is the name? Black Racket. Earlier it was issued at Ramagundam, BR Rake or Black Racket Rake. Now this rake is issued at Belampalli, that is changing, and permitted to the zones SCR, South Central Railway, Southern Railway, SWR, East Coast Railway, South East Central Railway, and Central Railway. Then container rakes, BLCR, BLL, and number 5 item is BLC, BLL issued at TMX, means Sanat Nagar or TMX, both are nearby points. So both issued at container CC rakes. It is permitted over all India Railway. So containers are permitted over all Indian Railways. Then BCFC. This BCFC issued at Sanat Nagar, permitted to the zone SCR, Southern Railway, SWR, Central Railway, and South East Central Railway. BCCW is issued at Sanat Nagar and Gooty. So Sanat Nagar BCCW rake is permitted over South Central Railway, Southern Railway, SWR, Central Railway, and South East Central Railway. But BCCW CC rake issued at Gooty is permitted only South Central Railway and South Western Railway, SCR and SWR. Okay. So these are the fancy name and the name of their movement region or zones you can say. So next, Guntakal division BCFCM issued at Guti, that is also CC rake. Its nickname is or fancy name is not given. Region is SCR and SWR. Then Guntakal Boxen issued at Guti, name is Red Star. That is fancy name Red Star or RS rake, you can say RS1, RS2, RS3 like that. And movement zone is SCR Southern Railway, SWR East Coast Railway, South East Central Railway and Central Railway. Then Guntakal Box and HL issued at Guti. The rake name is Blue Star, means BS1, BS2 like that. Zone where it can move is SCR, SR Southern Railway, SWR East Coast Railway, South East Central Railway and Central Railway. Then at Guti point, BCN CC rake is also issued. Its fancy name is Red Arrow, RA1, RA2, RA3 like that. And zones permitted is SCR Southern Railway, SWR Central Railway, East Coast Railway and Western Railway. Then Vijayawada division, BCN CC rake fancy name is Green Arrow, GA1, GA2, GA3 like that. And zone permitted is SCR Southern Railway, SWR Central Railway, East Coast Railway and Western Railway. Then Box and HL issued at Vijayawada, fancy name is Amravati. The new capital of Andhra Pradesh is Amravati. So in this connection, the fancy name is given to it as Amravati. And zone movement is SCR Southern Railway, SWR Central Railway, East Coast Railway and Western Railway. Then Box and rake issued at Vijayawada, Galaxy, Galaxy 1, Galaxy 2, Galaxy 3 like that rake will be there. And zone movement where permitted SCR Southern Railway, SWR East Coast Railway, South East Central Railway and Central Railway. And this BCNHL issued at Vijayawada is called Blue Arrow. So Blue Arrow 1, BA1, BA2 like that name will be there. Zones are SCR Southern Railway, SWR Central Railway, East Coast Railway and Western Railway. Then BTAP CC rake issued at Kakinada in Vijayawada division. Its fancy name is not given. And permitted zone is SCR and East Coast Railway. So you can keep the screenshot of these 2 pages so that it will be for your reference for fancy names. Okay, by seeing the name you can come to know what is the base depot and what is the zones permitted for the movement. The next, rake shall move, this CC rake shall move anywhere in zones mentioned on BPC within validity of the BPC. LP must record kilometer run in the BPC and sign with name and base, means headquarter. We have to write our name, headquarter and date and cumulative kilometer completed by the rake on that date. In case it is found that record of distance covered by rake is not mentioned correctly, an effort should be made to retrieve kilometers run after issue of last BPC through FOIS computer system, that is Freight Operation Information System. We can get the data, means completed kilometer by the rake. In the eventuality of not getting such details even from FOIS, BPC of such CC rake will be deemed to be valid only for 20 days. This means if kilometers are not available, not written by Loco pilot, not available in the FOIS, the validity will reduce to 20 days only. We have to send it for revalidation, means rechecking to the base depot. The next, after every loading, CC rake BPC shall be revalidated in form of GLP check as given in para 13.0 of this JPO. Means suppose CC rake BPC is valid, but after loading we have to conduct GLP check. Similarly, after unloading also we are doing. Next, when a CC rake is unloaded with tippler, but if tippler is used, crane is used, means machine unloading, then BPC revalidation shall be done by TXR staff. SSC, JE, CNW means that is TXR staff at MSEV Parley means and BTPS KI. These are the coal loading points. RTPS Krishna and RTPP Mudnur. So these are the points where tippler unloading is going on. So after unloading, the TXR staff has to check the rake and sign on the BPC. At ICL Kalmala, these are the cement sidings, and LNT Jutur, Eraguntla, etc. BPC revalidation by SSC, CNW should be substituted by GLP check by TMR means train manager, that is guard and loco pilot. So this Kalmala, Jutur and Eraguntla, now GLP check is to be done after unloading. Okay. Then overdue CC rake, what is the rule? If PME due, periodical monitoring examination is due, means it has completed the kilometer or days. If rake is running in empty condition after the due date, it shall be taken to nearest TXR point with GLP check. Then rake is subjected to safe to run, and TXR staff they will issue safe to run, that is called S safe to run, STR BPC, safe to run BPC, and original BPC to be endorsed by SSCJ CNW as under. Safe to run examination conducted and BPC revalidated for onward movement as empty to original base depot name dash dash dash, suppose it is Ramagundam rake or Guti rake, for what purpose? For PME, periodical monitoring examination. So that is called STR BPC or safe to run BPC, not for loading purpose. If PME due CC rake is in empty condition and rake is required for one cycle of loading or unloading, suppose empty condition and we have to load it, and after loading unloading will be done, then rake shall be taken to separate BPC will be issued, then rake shall be taken to nearest TXR point with GLP check for intensive examination. Now the TXR point, the staff will issue intensive examination, not safe to run examination, because loading is to be done and then unloading is to be done. And what will be the endorsement on the BPC? That is written in the red ink. BPC revalidated for one cycle of loading or unloading to specified destination, means destination name will be written, and onward movement as empty to original base depot dash dash dash, means name of base depot. So this intensive check BPC will be valid for a particular loading point, then unloading, and then back to base depot. That is called intensive examination. While revalidation of BPC after conducting STR means safe to run examination and intensive examination of overdue CC rake, POH, ROH due wagons may not be detached, duly ensuring safe condition of the wagons to run up to the destination. So during this safe to run examination or intensive examination, ROH, POH need not to be detached. It will be detached at the base depot during PME. Okay. Next. If PME due CC rake is detected in loaded condition, suppose any CC rake is there, days or kilometer completed, but it is not unloaded, then it shall be subjected to GLP check up to the nearest TXR point in the direction of movement for intensive examination and endorsement on original BPC as under. So by TXR staff, they will do endorsement. We have to take the rake up to the TXR point by GLP check. Endorsement is written in the red ink. BPC revalidated for movement up to its destination and after unloading further movement to original base depot dash 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 for PME. Okay. Number C point, unsafe rakes from point of detection to nearest TXR point will move on GLP check as per para number 13 of this JPO. So para number 13 basically they have given about the GLP check. Okay. Then color of BPC for CC rake, normally it is yellow color, and PME only at base depot will be done. So that fresh BPC issued for CC rake at only base depot. CFTM, here the answer for the question is CFTM, Chief Freight Traffic Manager. He is sitting in the zonal headquarters. CFTM, Chief Freight Trains, he is monitoring. Chief Freight Traffic Manager, he can permit the CC rake to run on routes not mentioned on the BPC. So when we are asking the question, who can permit the CC rake to go to the other zone which is not written on the BPC, the answer is CFTM, Chief Freight Traffic Manager. Okay, just below the COM he is sitting. No other depot shall utilize this rake as premium or end-to-end rake, means CC rake should not be converted by any depot to other type of rake. In control chart, CC rake like VR1, Galaxy 1, RS1, Blue Arrow 1, Blue Star 1, etc. shall be mentioned in addition to the train number, train name. We have to mention the rake number also. Which rake, BR1, BR2, so that proper monitoring of CC rakes movements can be done, okay, in the control office. Then premium rake. So basically this premium rake and CC rake issued for air brake stock only, and at present in our railway, complete railway, there are only air brake stock, no vacuum brake stock. Another thing, CC rake is restricted up to the zone written in the BPC, but premium rake is free. It can go to any zone, no restriction. Okay. Premium rakes will be formed out of air brake stock box NHL, BOBRN, BRN, Boast, BCN, BCN-A type rakes. On South Central Railway, premium rakes will be examined in empty condition and certified by TXR staff at Ramagundam, Belampalli, Dronakal Junction, Sanat Nagar, Vijayawada, Kakinada, Goti, Bittergunta, Nalpadu and Purna on nominated lines. Okay, lines are nominated for premium rakes. BPC validity is 12 days for loading or unloading any number of times. Grace period is 3 days, means suppose up to 12th day we can load the rake. So after loading it can go for the unloading purpose. 3 days grace period is there. And under trial, you are knowing, under trial a railway board is conducting by different zones to increase the life of CC rake and premium rake, that we will see on the further slides. Stipulation to form rakes out of POH ROH wagons as applicable for CC rakes will not apply in case of premium rake, means detaching of ROH and POH as we are detaching in case of CC rake at base depot, so it is not stipulated in premium rakes. However, the rakes shall be turned out with minimum 95% brake power, means at originating point brake power percentage should not be less than 95%. Color of BPC, normally it is issued in green color BPC. Okay. Then end-to-end examination. All trains which are not checked in CC rake, means freight trains not in CC or premium, will come under this category, end-to-end category or ordinary BPC. So at present only air brakes. So here in this JPO they have not discussed about the vacuum rake. Now it is obsolete, no longer in use. So color of this BPC also green. Minimum brake power at originating point is 90%. And here I want to tell you that for CC rake original point 100%. En route it should not go below 90%. For premium rake and end-to-end rake, en route what should be the BPC brake power percentage, that is not mentioned. We have to see as per the situation. Validity. This ordinary BPC is valid from TXR point to loading point and further up to unloading point. That's all. Means after unloading the BPC becomes invalid. Further movement, suppose we have to take the rake up to the TXR point from unloading, then it will go on GLP check only. Operating or commercial staff, this is important that loco pilot and station masters both should keep in mind that after loading, either operating supervisor or commercial supervisor, they should make entry of destination on the BPC and loco pilot should ensure it, otherwise BPC is technically invalid. Next point, empty rake must reach loading point within 4 days. Suppose BPC is issued on 1st September or 1st November, then within 4 days, within 4th, it should be loaded. Otherwise, rechecking will be done by the TXR staff. So normally it should not remain idle at the TXR point. So normally this end-to-end BPC is issued as per the requirement of loading. In control office, when deputy stock is there, so deputy chief controller or chief controller stock, he will monitor the demand for the loading. As per that, rakes will be given placement for the checking. Okay. Then after unloading, rake must be examined again in empty condition if it is a TXR point. If it is not a TXR point, then it will be cleared with GLP check up to the next examination or TXR point in the direction of movement, and after GLP check it should not move more than 400 km. So GLP check is permitted up to only 400 km. Now let us say material train BPC, means the departmental train BT trains. What is the rule for the BPC? So basically there are two types of BPC for the material trains. One is called cash-nav rake and another is called UIC rake. So cash-nav rake BPC is valid for 30 days flat, 1 month, without any endorsement in between. మధ్యలో endorsement కి అవసరం లేదు. And UIC rakes, UIC bogies, the BPC is valid for 30 days, but one time in between TXR has to come and revalidate it. They have to check the rake and do the endorsement on the BPC. That is called fortnightly. Fortnightly means 15 days. Okay. And at originating point, the BPC brake power percentage should not be less than 90%. In route ki AM rule em ledu. Then 7.5. For unloading of Bobbian wagons, SSE PWay should ensure, means after unloading the ballast, then this PWI he should ensure complete unloading of the wagons. In case of partial unloading, leveling of the ballast on both sides of the wagons, means uneven loading should not be there on the wagon. Suppose it is half loaded and half material is on the wagon, then it should be balanced by spreading it in the full wagon. In case of any defect in the door closing, it should be reported to C&W staff for immediate attention. Okay. Then RE vehicle means railway electrification, as you know it is called RE department. So these RE vehicles, for our general knowledge and for our competitive examination people, they should know that how the BPC of RE vehicles is monitored. BPC will be issued with validity of maximum 30 days. Life is only 30 days. As per existing practice, revalidation of BPC of these trains at work site can be done by flying gangs of TXR staff. Means suppose any RE vehicle is working at the site, then this TXR staff can go and revalidate, and it will be valid for 30 days. But it should not exceed 60 days. Means that train should come back to the TXR point one time within 60 days. During the examination preceding such revalidation of such BPC by flying C&W gang, in case any defect is detected which can affect safety of train, the train must be brought back to the nominated C&W depot for taking corrective action. These trains must be brought to nominated examination depot or TXR point for proper examination every 60 days. Means BPC life is 30 days. After 30 days, TXR staff can go and make endorsement after checking at the work site. But after completion of 60 days, it should not stay at work site, it must visit the TXR base depot. In case of identified trains are getting transferred for working across zonal railway, examination prior to such movement on a nominated depot shall have to be endorsed or ensured. Then backloading. What is backloading meaning? Or movement of stable load or missing BPC. What is the rule? Here clarification is given. Backloading means suppose any rake has come for unloading. Coal is unloaded. Suppose it is a coal rake, coal is unloaded. At the same siding, suppose cement load is ready. And we are going to load with cement, same rake, back to back loading. Of course, it is benefited for the railway. Then what is it is called back to back loading or back loading. And stable loads, you understand, if any train or rake is stable at wayside station, what is the rule? Or missing BPC. Suppose any rake BPC is misplaced due to any reason, negligence or any reason, then what we can do? After loading at station at TXR point, loaded rake should be examined at that station only. End-to-end BPC will be issued up to destination. So for backloading, TXR will give end-to-end BPC. In case where backloading is done at a non-TXR station, such train can be moved on GLP check to first nominated TXR point in the direction of movement and issued end-to-end BPC up to destination. The next point, the movement of unexamined empty rake or backloaded rake, stable load or missing BPC from the respective point to first train examination point will be permitted on GLP check. Means all these problems will be solved by GLP check up to the first TXR point. Running of trains on GLP check will be permitted only up to the first train examination point and distance should not exceed 400 km. Okay. Then marking of freight stock for POH or ROH. Empty wagon will be marked sick for POH up to 30 days in advance of the due date. Suppose due date is May, then before 30 days sick marking can be done. Loaded wagons may be allowed to 30 days after the due date, and suppose due date is 30th, so next 30 days it can run if it is in the loaded condition. Then detachment of wagons in CC rake for POH ROS should be done only at their base depot. Then detachment of wagons in premium and end-to-end rakes other than container, tanks and departmental stock for POH ROS to be done as under. So points are given, TXR points. Premium and end-to-end rake ROS POH will be detached at Ramagundam, Belampalli, Sanatnagar, Dronakal Junction, Vijayawada, Kakinada, Guti, Nalpadu and Purna are nominated for POH ROS detachments. Okay. Then next, post-loading and post-tippling examination. Examination after loading of rakes should be carried out for all types of stock by train manager and loco pilot as per the GLP check indicated in the para number 13, except trains loaded with steel consignment. Means steel consignment load will have to be checked by TXR staff. Other loads, Loco pilot and guard, they can start after GLP check. Rakes loaded with steel consignment should be checked by TXR staff. In case it is non-TXR point, necessary C&W staff should be deputed, means compulsory TXR has to come. If it not a TXR point, then also for steel load he has to come. He will be deputed to check and certify proper lacing and securing of steel consignments. Post-tippling examination to be done by TMR, train manager, guard and Loco pilot for all types of stock at non-TXR points. Post-tippling check to be done by C&W staff at TXR point. If it is TXR point, post-tippling check by TXR staff. If it is non-TXR point, by GLP check. Then last point here, train manager and Loco pilot to do GLP check as given in the item number 13 to prepare a joint check memo and triplicate 3 copies on the format indicated there. Okay. Then we will see here BPC revalidation at TXR point post loading or tippling checklist, means what are the points will be checked by TXR. It is almost same. Whatever we are doing in GLP check, same points will be checked by TXR staff also post tippling, post unloading or post loading. Okay. So let us go to the next slide. These all points to be ensured by TXR staff. Same points will come in GLP check also. What are that is GLP checklist, same point. TXR also they are checking same points. So let us see here. That is called para number 13, GLP check, guard and Loco pilot joint check. After loading or unloading, CC and premium rake BPC shall be revalidated in form of GLP check before commencement of journey, and observations shall be recorded under relevant columns of the BPC. When CC rake is unloaded in tippler where C&W staffs are not available, BPC is to be revalidated in the form of GLP check. So here they are telling what are the occasions we are carrying out GLP check. Okay. So after loading, unloading, first point. Second point, after unloading in a tippler, if it is not a TXR point. Then next point, for end-to-end rake, if the unloading point is a non-TXR point, then rake is to be cleared with GLP check. Number 4 means D, backloading, back-to-back loading, non-TXR point, we have to take the train with GLP check up to TXR point. Number E, after rake is stable for more than 24 hours, this also same old rule at wayside station. Number F, when BPC is invalid, suppose days are completed, kilometer completed, then we have to take the train with GLP check up to first TXR point. After loading of rake with steel consignment, check is to be done by TXR staff. Here for steel consignment train cannot be started with GLP check, that you keep in your mind. Next, GLP checklist. What are the items guard and Loco pilot will check? Means suppose engine is attached, pressure is created, then from engine Loco pilot will proceed to the brake van side. From brake van, guard will proceed to engine side. So first thing what we will check, integrity of the rake. It should not be disturbed by more than 4 wagons. Only up to 4 wagons is permitted for changing. All CBC, coupling and air houses, all cut-off angle cocks to be open condition except last one. Empty and load handed device up to 42.5 ton empty side, left side, above 42.5 ton load side, that is right side. Then we have to see any hanging part. Then next we have to see any broken or displaced springs, nut bolt of the axle box. We have to check any symptoms of hot axle, hard box. All elastomeric pads we have to check. Hand brakes should be released, that we have to check. Then doors of wagons in closed condition, locked condition. excessive body bulging on the wagons. Here I want to clarify, if you find any defect, just you give in written to the station master. Through station master give message to control office, okay, so that the responsibility will be transferred to the administration. Symptom of hot axle, hot box, any other abnormality, notice that we will note down. Continuity of the brake pipe to be done, continuity test we have to do. Working walkie-talkie should be available, or it should be ensured through whistle codes that continuity test to be conducted. Guard and loco pilot will prepare 3 copies, okay. Then guard should obtain SMYM endorsement on 2 copies of joint memo and hand over the 3rd copy for SMYM record. So 2 copies we will take signature of SMYM, 3rd copy we will hand over to the station master. So like this is the pro forma for GLP check, okay. So here you see date, train number, loco number, from and to, BPC number, old BPC number, date and station, loaded at, or triple at means unloaded at, time of loco attached, total load, air pressure in loco and brake band, signature of loco pilot, signature of train manager. This memo should be prepared in 3 copies, okay. SM not to start train until joint memo signed by LP and TM are received by him. So loco pilot will sign all the 3 copies and hand over to station master and receive his acknowledgement that yes, handed over. Then BPC becomes invalid under following conditions. So these are simple rules, there is nothing new. If integrity is disturbed by more than 4 wagons, then BPC becomes invalid for, it is applicable for all 3 types. Rake is stable for more than 24 hours, then we have to clear GLP check. CC rake moved to other zone not mentioned in the BPC, then it can be authorized only by CFTM. Number 4, overdue CC rake not moved in direction of PME. Overdue rake or premium rake after 12 days, if we are taking it for loading, that is wrong practice. Number 5, they have given the kilometer means 35 days or 7,500 kilometer completed, or premium rake going for loading after 12th days. In the end-to-end BPC, if destination is not written, it is also technically invalid. So destination to be ensured by loco pilot and station masters. Under trial items, that I mentioned you that railway board has given suggestion to the zonal railways to do the on trial basis. So they want to increase the CC rake of Boxen and Boxen HL wagons from 7,500 to 10,000 kilometer, and for premium rake they want to extend it to 20 plus 5 days, 20 days for loading and 5 days as grace period. And enhancement of CC rake for BCN they want to increase it from 7,500 to 9,000 kilometer. So Boxen they want to make it 10,000, and for BCN they want to make it 9,000 kilometer. For premium they want to make it 20 plus 5 days. Okay. For container CC rake they want to make it from 6,000 to 9,000 kilometer. So enhancement of validity of BPC of CC rake of BOBRN stock from 7,500 kilometer or 35 plus 5 days, means days they want to increase for BOBRN. Kilometer same, BOBRN 7,500 kilometer, or they want to increase the days, number of days. As part of rationalization of CC examination of South Central Railway, so twinning of CC depot on trial basis at Ramagundam, Vijayawada and Goti depot are grouped for Boxen HL, means Boxen HL stock at Vijayawada and Goti are grouped for BCN stock. So For Baksan and Baksanachal, they want to make Ramagundam, Vijayawada and Guti, and for BCN they want to make Vijayawada and Guti. Approval for additional training of Belampalli depot with 3 days. So these are the administrative things, need not to worry. Okay, so I think you have understood all the points. In case of any doubt, please do ask in the comment box. I will definitely reply you. And thank you so much for spending your valuable time. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel if already you have not subscribed, and share with your friends and WhatsApp groups for the benefit of other people. Thank you so much.